If you're over 40 and your belly won't budge, this video will show you exactly why. Most women think they need to eat less and do endless ab workouts, so they either push too hard or focus on completely the wrong things. But after 40, belly fat works differently. And once you understand what your body actually responds to now, losing it becomes much easier. So let me show you what's really keeping it stuck and what actually works instead. Stay until the end, because there's one pattern so many women fall into that quietly undoes almost everything else. So the first thing is your meal timing. Once we hit 40, our bodies don't handle insulin quite as well as it used to. Insulin is that hormone that manages your blood sugar and basically decides whether your body stores fat or burns it for energy. So when insulin is constantly running high, which can happen from stress, lack of sleep, or snacking all day, your body has a much harder time accessing the fat stored around your middle. That's why belly fat can suddenly feel so stubborn, even when you're doing everything right. Here's what I see all the time. Women who skip breakfast, have something tiny for lunch, then graze on bits and pieces all afternoon, a cookie here, a handful of chips there, maybe a yogurt at 3 o'clock. They never really eat a proper meal, but they're never really not eating either. The problem is that every time you eat, even something small, your insulin spikes. And if you're grazing from 7 in the morning till 9 at night, your insulin keeps getting triggered over and over. Blood sugar stays up and your body never gets a real window to access the fat stored around your belly. Here's what works instead. Eat 3 proper meals a day, spaced evenly throughout the day with little to no snacking in between. And a proper meal means building your plate around protein, things like chicken, fish, eggs, Greek yogurt, with vegetables and a healthy fat like olive oil and avocado, and a portion of carbs like potatoes or oats. When you eat this way, you stay full between meals, so the snacking stops naturally. Your blood sugar stays steadier instead of constantly rising and crashing, and that gives your body clearer windows to actually start using stored fat for energy. You still need to be eating less than your body burns to lose weight, called a calorie deficit, but it doesn't have to be dramatic. 3 proper meals spaced out is often enough to do without feeling constantly hungry, without losing muscle, and without your energy crashing halfway through the day. But even if you fix the eating side, one exercise mistake can keep your belly looking exactly the same. When most women want a flatter stomach, they go straight for the ab exercises, crunches, planks, sit-ups, anything that targets the belly. And I get it, it feels logical. You want to lose the fat there, so you train there. And those exercises are worth doing. They tighten and strengthen the muscles underneath, they improve your posture, and you can really see the difference in how your stomach looks and feels. But if you've got a layer of fat sitting on top of those muscles, you're not going to see the full results of all that work. No exercise can choose where your body burns fat from. You can do 1,000 crunches a day and your body still won't burn belly fat because of it. So if ab exercises can't strip the fat, what actually can? Building muscle across the whole of your body, your legs, your back, your shoulders, the bigger muscle groups, because the more muscle you have means your body burns more energy throughout the day, not just during workouts. And after 40, this matters even more. Your body naturally starts losing muscle as you age, especially during menopause, and it's called sarcopenia. So if you're not actively training to keep muscle, your metabolism is slowing down year after year. And exercising with weights is one of the best ways to stop that. That's what actually drives the fat off your belly. Not because you've targeted it, but because your overall body fat is dropping and the belly is where you'll notice it most. 3 to 5 sessions a week. You can do it at home with a set of dumbbells. 20 to 30 minutes is enough. And keep doing your stomach exercises. But if that's all you're doing 5 days a week and nothing else, you'll actually see slower progress towards a flatter belly than if you trained your whole body. And even if you eat well and train properly, one hidden pattern can still keep belly fat stuck, and it has nothing to do with food or exercise. This is the one I see with almost every woman I work with, because I used to do it myself, and here's how it goes. Monday morning, fresh start. Tuesday, still going. Wednesday, on track. Then something slips. A stressful day. A takeaway with the family, a few too many snacks after dinner, and just like that, it feels like you've ruined it. So you think, right, I'll start again Monday. Thursday becomes a write-off, then Friday, then the weekend, then Monday comes around, fresh and motivation, and the whole thing repeats. And the entire time you feel like you're trying to lose weight, but you never stay consistent long enough to see what actually works. Here's what I need you to hear. One bad day doesn't ruin a good week. It barely makes a difference. A few cookies on Wednesday changes almost nothing, but writing off Thursday through Sunday because of it, that wipes everything out. Not because of the slip, because of what you did after the slip. The thing that determines your results isn't perfection, it isn't motivation, and it isn't willpower. It's consistency. Doing the right things often enough for long enough for them to finally work. And if you've got 15 or more pounds to lose, that's not going to happen in a few weeks. You can absolutely see faster progress than you'd expect if you follow the right approach, but it still takes time, and that's okay. The women I see get the best results aren't the ones doing everything perfectly. They're the ones who keep going even when it's not perfect. Exercising 3 times a week and eating well most of the time, done over months, will always beat doing everything perfectly for 5 days, hating every second of it, giving up every weekend, and restarting every Monday. So don't think of it as something you white knuckle your way through until the weight's gone and then go back to how things were. That's not what works. What works is a gradual change toward a healthier way of life, one you can actually stick with and enjoy most of the time. Start by focusing on a few core habits, 3 workouts a week, 3 proper meals a day. That's it. Don't try to change everything at once. When that feels normal, build from there. When you have a bad day, don't restart, you just carry on. Wake up the next day and get back to normal. That's it. So here's what this comes down to. Stop grazing all day and start eating 3 proper meals built around protein. Give your body clear windows to tap into stored fat and stop relying on stomach exercises alone. Train your whole body to build and maintain muscle because that's what really drives fat loss after 40. And stop restarting every Monday. One bad day doesn't ruin your progress unless you let it. Keep going. That's where the results come from. None of this is extreme. It's just a smarter approach that actually works with your body after 40. And if you want help putting it all together, the meals, the workouts, the step-by-step plan, that's exactly what we do inside the Lady Change. Simple workouts, structured meal plans, and support from women go through the same thing. The link's in the description below. And if you want to lose fat as fast as possible after 40, it's so important to have the right exercise plan. So click on this video where I'll show you the exact weekly workout plan I'd follow to lose fat, tone up, and flatten your stomach after 40. And I'll see you there.